twin flame runner has so much they want to tell you that they can't say. In this video, I'll be sharing with you the perspective of a twin flame runner, what they are truly thinking and feeling, even if they can't say it aloud. Because although you may be in no contact with your twin flame, you may be in separation, and it may appear as if they don't care or they aren't feeling anything. The truth is, they are feeling so much intense emotion beneath the surface. In fact, the intensity of these emotions are part of the reason why they're running. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Are you in separation with your twin flame and wondering what the so-called twin flame runner, what your twin flame is truly thinking and feeling? If there's one thing a twin flame runner is very adept at, it is guarding their emotions and their true thoughts. This is because when you are a twin flame runner, when you are pulling away, you are in fear. You are not just trying to run away from a person. In fact, you're really not trying to run away from a person at all. You're not trying to escape the connection. You are trying to run away from yourself. When twin flames meet, there is this intense activation energy that is exchanged between them. And although this bond between them has always existed eternally and through this lifetime prior to meeting, it is greatly intensified upon that first physical meeting. And as two twin flames peer into one another's eyes, they aren't just looking at another soul, they are seeing their true, authentic self reflected back to them. They also, in their twin flame's presence the first time, it's more than physical, it's more than that eye connection and that physical presence. There is an invisible energy. Sometimes I've heard this called the soul song, a unique energetic frequency that every set of twin flames have. So in the presence of your twin flame, much of what you are feeling, although we can point out many physical manifestations of this energy, at the root of it, it is an energy, a shared energy you are feeling in their presence. And this truly takes you to the authentic core of your being, which again is why twin flames are so unable to mask their true emotions, thoughts, and feelings in the presence of their twin, because they are resonating with this core frequency that just brings out all the truth within them. You may find in the presence of your twin flame that you always feel as if you are saying too much, that you can't stop the expression of your soul. And as a twin flame runner, this is very scary because usually the one, again, these are all just labels, right? The chaser, the runner, labels based on how one twin flame counterpart is reacting in the moment to this push-pull energy. And I'm going to record a video after this talking specifically about how this energy can also change places, because again, these labels aren't black and white. It's giving words to a particular energy that also has a tendency to flip or switch. But the one in the twin flame connection who is currently pulling away, usually what happens is, first of all, no, before you ask, you're not crazy, because the question I seem to get so frequently is, am I crazy for feeling this intense, deep connection? For feeling like this person feels it too, for sensing them connecting with me in the same way I am connecting with them? And the answer, of course, is no, you're not crazy. the twin flame runner, the first thing they want you to know is that they are feeling this too. They are feeling the attraction, the physical, very visceral, magnetic pull that almost feels as if it's pulling your bodies together, melding you together. They are feeling it when you had that slight brush of your fingertips or your arms, or you were so close and the pull, the magnetism was so intense that you could literally feel as if waves of electric energy were coming off of them, pulling you toward them. When you looked into their eyes and they looked a little bit surprised as they reacted to that energy, you weren't imagining that reaction. The twin flame runner wants you to know that they felt it too. They feel it too in the present tense, that irresistible pull, that energy. They also want you to know that in your presence, they were unable to hide anything, and it scared them, because if your twin flame is running, they have felt the energy that has been exchanged between you upon this meeting. They feel it moving through them, and they feel it working through these blocks within themselves, these energetic blocks that they've been holding on to for a long time regarding love, their own self-worth, their life. And some of these things have been keeping their egos safe, have been protecting them in some way, and they aren't ready to let those things go. They aren't ready to release the facade completely, and maybe part of the reason they are running, what they want you to know is they aren't running from you. They're running because when they met you in your presence, they couldn't hide. They had nothing to hide behind, and they felt themselves saying far more than they ever wanted to share with you. It felt as if they were intoxicated. That is what the twin flame connection does to us. Just like substances like alcohol can lower our inhibitions, the twin flame connection, when we meet, is like that, but multiplied. They found themselves oversharing with you, saying too much, and maybe it was through their words. Or perhaps it wasn't even through their words, it could have been through their eyes. They felt so seen, so vulnerable in your presence. The way you looked at them was like no one else has ever looked at them. You saw them. You saw them, and because they were being seen for the first time, they found themselves opening up, oversharing with you, saying too much. And maybe, again, this could have been through their words, or this could have just been through their actions. What happened is, after that first meeting, their ego went crazy, and they thought, I am opening up too much. I am vulnerable. We need to protect ourselves. We can't go around sharing our soul, especially with someone who we may have just met, who may just be practically a stranger. And so they began to pull away, because usually what happens with twin flames, again, this first meeting is so intense, so palpable, powerful, magnetic. And then either energetically, emotionally, or very physically, you feel your twin flame pulling away, and then we label them the twin flame runner and you the chaser. But the energy is equally felt. Remember, your twin flame is your mirror. And everything you are feeling, the attraction you are feeling to them, the pull, the intense emotions, the feelings of vulnerability, you are both feeling. But usually the twin flame runner is holding on to more of these layers of themselves. Oftentimes, I find that the runner has built more of an identity around this ego than the chaser. So they may have a family. They may be in a certain religious institution or belief system that was very ego-driven. They may be in a career that they built entirely around this ego self. Many of these things may not resonate with this core self, this authentic self. And that is the third thing the twin flame runner wants you to know but can't say. They want you to know that they need you to be patient with them, because they are releasing a lot. They are purging so much out of their life. So much has to fall away. So many features they build up in their life or driven by ego, and they are working on letting them go. But it's a messy process. It's going to take time. This twin flame energy doesn't move through us, heal us, uplift us, and then permanently connect us all at once. It has to slowly work through these blockages we are holding on to, which, by the way, a hard truth to understand is that it's not just your twin flame runner purging these things. Remember, your twin flame is actually your mirror. So when you use this mirroring effect, when you see your twin flame working through certain insecurities or inner blockages, if you truly do a deep self-analysis, you will see that in some way you are working through healing these same dynamics, these same things within yourself. I have created a subliminal meditation track designed for exactly this, designed to assist you in this inner healing process, in processing all of these new energies that are exchanged between twin flames, and healing through and releasing any blockages that may be stored within the 7 chakras related to love, self-worth, or your twin flame connection specifically. This meditation is available in a conscious spoken version as well as a subliminal unconscious version for deep subconscious reprogramming. You can access it completely free for 7 days when you create a trial account on my website, Sound and Soulful, so the link to that will be in the pinned comment and the description box. The fourth and final thing your twin flame runner wants you to know, the thing they want to say but can't say, is that when they see their future, they see you in it. Sometimes it can be very confusing as a so-called twin flame chaser, because oftentimes the runner has a third-party relationship going on. They are in some other kind of connection. Either they are pursuing someone else romantically, they seem on the surface to be interested in someone else. They may be actually in another physical romantic relationship. But these are all surface level connections, observations that we could make about our twin flame. They don't reveal the truth of how they are really feeling. Oftentimes, when a twin flame runner looks into their future, they see themselves ultimately being with the twin flame chaser. Maybe you even heard your twin flame say, "I just can't imagine a life where we aren't together," or "You are the only one I want to be with." But then at the same time, they are pulling away. They are pursuing someone else romantically, and it doesn't make sense to you how these two things fit together. Listen to the truth in their words, the resonance you feel when they say they want to be with you, when they say you're the one they want. Because although it seems to contradict their actions, in reality, it doesn't, and here's why. Sometimes, on a higher level, the twin flame runner recognizes that there is something they need to resolve within themselves through these third-party connections, through these relationships, before they can present themselves to you and come together into a harmonious twin flame connection. This is how they can say that they recognize you're the one they want to ultimately be with, but at the same time, they also realize there are still lessons they need to learn, patterns they need to resolve within these other connections before they are ready. In a sense, they need to prepare the way for themselves for this relationship through these other connections, using these connections as a sort of stepping stone for themselves. I hope that this video was helpful for you in understanding some of what your twin flame runner may be thinking or feeling during a period of separation between you and your twin flame. Again, this energy can be very complex, and I know that certain parts of this may resonate with some of you and not others, so take what resonates, because each one of you listening has a unique situation going on with your twin flame at this time. So this is just a general explanation of what twin flame runners often feel within this stage of separation. If I resonate with you, Please subscribe to this channel, join our community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. Again, for inner, deep healing, to assist you on this self-love journey, consider incorporating my 7-chakra twin flame clearing subliminal in your morning meditation routine. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and an amazing holiday if you do celebrate the holidays. I'll talk to you again in the next